Good morning, students. Today we are going to study Rabindranath Tagore's Homecoming. This is a short story, a very famous short story. Some of you might have studied in schools. I do not know. You'll be knowing the story of this short story, Homecoming. And since I have already given you, a very good introduction on Tagore, I'm not going to give you introduction on the writer again. We will directly move into the listen now. So, as I said, the short story title of the short story is Homecoming. Okay, this is a short story, and this short story is about a 14-year-old boy, and his name is Fatik Chakrabarti. Okay, so it's a story about a 14-year-old boy. His name is Fatik Chakravarti. And Rabindranath Tagore's Homecoming is the journey of the protagonist, Fatik Chakravarti, in search of a home full of love, a home that belongs to him only. And this homecoming is, as I said, is a tale of a 14 years old boy who was a nuisance to his mother, and he was sent away for studying. And finally, no, the climax is he dies in his uncle's house, unloved and longing for his home. And the story, I'll give you a brief introduction of the story. The boy, Fatik Chakravarti, grew up lazy, wild, and violent, and thought about doing new mischiefs every day. So Fatik Chakravarti was a 14-year-old Bengali boy whose father died very early. He grew up lazy, wild, and disobedient. His brother, his younger brother, his name is Makan Chakravarti, was quiet, good, and fond of reading. Fatik, thought about doing new mischiefs every day. And one day, he and his friends pushed into the river a wooden log meant to be shaped as the mast of a boat. His brother Markan, he objected to this, and he sat firmly on that log. And what Fatik did, he threw both, that is his brother, younger brother, and the log into the water. And this little brother, he went home and he complained to his mother, and he was, beaten by his mother badly. Fatik was beaten by his mother badly. And after this incident, his uncle visits his house, and he agrees to take the boy along with him to Calcutta to be educated there, because he becomes this 14-year-old boy becomes a nuisance to his mother because his mother is alone. Uh, he she finds it very difficult to manage these two boys. So his uncle agrees to take the boy Fatik along with him to Calcutta. So the boy was also, glad to leave the village and his house, and with great dreams, he leaves with his uncle to Calcutta. And what happens in Calcutta, and what is the end of the story? That is homecoming. Okay, see, the title of the story, The Homecoming, seems to suggest some sort of separation and reunion. From the title Homecoming, you would have guessed the meaning of the title. So, what is this homecoming? The meaning is someone is longing to come back to his home, isn't it? And here you must know the difference between home and house. What is home? What is house? We use these days interchangeably, but these two uh, terms have different meaning. Home is, home is where you share love, uh, you know uh, um, you care for one another, that is love and caring, that is home. House is simply put up with bricks and stones, that is house. So it is not house coming. House coming is only, I'm sorry, house is only the structure can be constructed with bricks and sand. So that is house.